Day 51, How I Finally Drove in America, Part 3. Yesterday, I asked about uh, if you guys wanted to continue to listen to the story. I sincerely care about how this journey, how my journey can help you along the way. And I'm very thankful for some of your support, your comment, and your like, especially from TikTok. I mean, I have to say that the audience from TikTok are simply amazing. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, here and there, I just don't know if I'm actually getting enough traction from some of the social media platform. But TikTok, I do believe that you guys are like making me, pushing me, going further. I do have few private message coming from some of the social media platform. I do appreciate those, but again, your like, your comment, your share, your repost, those do mean a lot to me. So thank you for all the support. I really appreciate it. So with that said, I'm going to continue. Day 51. Today is day 51. So I talk about how I failed my very first uh, driving test in Harrisburg. I was disappointed, but you know what? Life moved on. I went back to Providence, started doing my job. It's a new job, so there was a lot to learn, trying to learn whatever I could. The best thing of the job. Now, I don't think I told you what job that was. That was a management trainee program in Sodexo. Sodexo is one of the biggest company in the cafeteria business. They have cafeteria in colleges, hospital, corporate, you name it, they are there. So I was a management trainee in a hospital setting, and second shift, probably I was working from 10:30 to 8. I was closing the cafeteria. The best part of the job to me at the time was free food. I could eat whatever I want. Now, you might think, what's so good about food in cafeteria? But again, you have to look at from my perspective as an immigrant, the guy that been struggled for the first 4 or 5 years of his life in America. Free food was a big deal. I mean, like, I barely have any food to eat when I was in college. So I don't know if I share this with you too. My budget in college um, when I was in college, I think it's no more than $10 a week. That was my budget. Probably like $7 to $8 a week, breakfast, lunch, dinner. So you can only imagine that's how hard it was. It wasn't hard to me at the time, but if I'm looking back now, $7 to $8 a week for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's pretty crazy. Anyway, so food was the best part. I could eat whatever I want. I can experience whatever I wanted. That was cool. But that was it. Friday night, and you guessed it, I was taking a train back to Harrisburg, getting ready to take the test on Saturday morning. And Jim and I, we drove a little bit, practiced a little bit, and this time I was, you know what, I should be able to do this. I should be able to pass the test. And I was able to park the parallel parking, drive around, and Jim was like, yeah, you should be okay. Yeah, I mean, like, I think you did fine. Just go in there and have confidence. And I got in there Saturday morning, say hi to the guy next to me. I was driving, listening to his comment, take a left, take a right, went straight. Guess what happened? Yeah, you guessed it. I failed. Second time I failed. And this time I was devastated. I was like, how can I keep doing this? Am I going to pass this test? Every time I come to Harrisburg, I'm wasting $200+ for the Amtrak ticket. I just don't have the money to keep on doing this. And I realized that, to me, like, this is crazy. I mean, I just don't understand. And I failed. So I was devastated. Jim was right next to me. This time he didn't say much. I remember he didn't say much. He was just there, sitting next to me. But that was pretty much it. Sunday afternoon, I took the train back to Providence, getting ready for another week. But it is what it is. I'm gonna tell you tomorrow what happened my third week. See if I failed the test or if I passed the test. Until then, again, I sincerely thank you for all your support. Your private message, your text, your like, your share, all that means a lot to me. I'll catch you later. Have a good night. Bye.